Hello and welcome back to Hologround.
Hello.
We're back with Boshy. We're
Finally.
past level 1. I'm no
We're
longer at
back,
level
baby.
1. Lucas, I'm no longer at level 1.
Yes, I saw. I saw your super cat.
I did it.
You did it.
And now to become a more failure than I already am.
Oh man, it's
For
a shame I was dead.
Yeah, for everybody who missed it, Lucas was dead. Actually, he
Yeah.
was attending a concert. Or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Didn't you do it while I was still here?
Maybe. I am not sure. But point is, you were at the concert, so we had to record some other stuff
Yeah.
while you were gone.
The off playthroughs.
Anyway, please ignore my death counter. It's probably not accurate. It's probably more. Now to get back
You're
into health
that good. It
controls.
says 0. You have 0. That's Alec. Look at
Sweet,
that.
sweet, sweet. One death. Okay, let's see.
We're off to a great start.
Well, the thing is, Lucas.
What? Great. Are you doing that on purpose?
No, second jump will come out. Now, how long do you think it's gonna take me until I can hit the save point? There we go.
There you go.
How long do you think it's gonna take me until I can jump this?
I don't.
Because I don't think it's gonna be during this episode. Anyway, how was your trip, Lucas?
Do you think you'll make it
No.
at some point?
No. Anyway, how was your trip, Lucas? You
It
went
was
to a Gorillaz.
great.
You said you went to a Gorillaz concert.
Yeah. It was actually my first concert ever, so that was really fucking neat to see Gorillaz for the first time, and that being the first concert.
Yeah.
Oh
Did
man.
they do like their personas, or did the actual people come out?
No, it was the band, but they had like 6 big screens where they would just play the music
check it
videos. Holy shit!
I'm actually good at this game.
Yeah.
I,
Why do you keep lying?
oh my god.
What?
Okay.
What?
This is definitely not disorienting whatsoever. I told you
Holy-
this game is gonna be bull crap. Hey, there we go.
Okay.
I'm definitely not getting really confused right now.
What the hell?
Yeah, I did it. Okay, let's see.
You did it.
Did I need to do something over here? Probably. But there is a treasure here. And remember the thing I told you about the spikes pointing at each other?
Yeah. Can you actually make it there?
Can I?
Can you?
No. Well, hey, that's what
Might
we're
as well
here
try.
for. Hey, I did it.
Why do you lie? Why do you keep lying,
Bitch,
Alec?
why the fuck you lying? The fucking lie! Yeah, unlock Kirby.
You unlocked Kirby, so you... Are you gonna change to any of them?
No,
Or...
I'm gonna be the Bosh.
Okay.
Hey, look at that, Lucas. I had to take the other path, and I just fucked myself over because I didn't check the screen. Aren't you happy? Aren't you happy that's how the game works? Lucas? Lucas? Hey. Hey, Lucas. Did you miss the streams?
I love this game.
Hey, look at that, I made it. Hey, you know what? There's still a secret here. I could have just done that. Good thing nobody knows about it.
Did you save? I don't think you saved.
Yeah, here we go. I saved. But hey, a lot of people don't know
Jesus.
about it. But I do. Because I'm a cheating motherfucker.
Does that help you? Of course not, but might as well know.
Yeah. I just wanted everyone to know that I know how this game ends. Because I've watched another streamer or video guy or whatever the fuck.
Recently?
No. What do you mean
And
recently?
that doesn't help you one bit.
I know how this game plays because I saw him suffer for it. That means I'm automatically gonna have an easier time with this. Isn't that right, Boshy? That's right, Alec! Oh no, so fucking close. Oh no, I should have jumped. Oh no, a spike killed me. Oh no, I didn't get there.
Alec, come on.
So how was your trip, Lucas? I did it. And you know what the best part of this is? I actually need to survive through this somehow. Because anytime I don't, I need to come back here. Anyway, how was your trip, Lucas?
You know, I've been watching lots of fucking videos of Elden Ring challenges and they look so much more manageable than this fucking thing.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And that's
Nah, the
not
trip
even
was
the
great.
worst part. You know what the worst
At
part is? As soon as I get
What?
to the other side, it's gonna fuck me over. I just can't wait for that. Because
course.
I remember. I remember. Do you remember every single fucking thing, Lucas? I'm pretty sure you
No.
do, that's why I call you the fucking bookkeeper.
No, I remember stuff that happened way too long ago and that holds no significant use whatsoever.
Yeah.
You can be like, oh, I don't remember what I had for dinner last. I can't remember what I had for dinner 2 years ago, and I'll be like, okay, no, you were talking about how you mentioned wanting to play Girls Frontline on your computer instead of your phone, so you said you had dinner on that time. Let me find the message.
Yeah,
And
I
can-
remember that one thing, one specific thing you specified, and it stuck to me. It stuck to me, Alec. I remember it like it was yesterday. In fact, let me look up the chat history right fucking now.
Exactly. Exactly.
So how was the
Even
trip,
Patrick-
Lucas?
Even was like, even Patrick was like, "Oh, Bob, I wish I could do that." No, you don't. You end up looking for the most insignificant stuff because you can remember that, but you can't remember the thing you read like 20 minutes ago for your test or some other important shit. What's the medication you need? Oh, who fucking knows? But I can't remember a stupid meme I sent 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Golly gee.
Did you remember to take your meds, Lucas?
Yes, for once I did.
Aha! So that? You see that? Did you see that fucking spike? Did you fucking see it, Lucas? I actually forgot about it. That was lucky, but I still fucking died because it's me we're
And you-
talking about.
And the most funny thing is you actually kill yourself jumping too high.
Yeah. Oops.
Oops. The tree was alright.
Ow.
The only problem was just...
No.
I told you that I actually lost my backpack at the airport.
Yeah, good thing you called for the
Yeah,
services.
airport security had it. And
The
this
guy
one
was
with
busy
friend-
playing your Vita and you just fucking called and he's like, fuck. Fuck. I can't get these things anymore. I was really hoping that a guy would not call. But my god. My fucking god. That hard drive, man, it had the best fucking porn on it. And then you had to Tell your friend, don't worry, dude. Your stash, wink wink, is secure. And he was like, sweet, dude. Did you see that? Did you see it? Did you just fucking see that? Did you fucking see that fucking thing? That fucking bullshit. I actually forgot about that.
I can tell. And I miss Boshy, Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna hate this fucking Kirby song.
And you know what the worst part about the Vita was?
Mm.
I think I show you, but I have a Senran Kagura theme
Ooh.
on my PS Vita.
I was Senran Kagura fucking avatar, and that's the only thing I know about it.
Well, the perf moves, yeah, it also has a theme on the PS Vita.
Yeah.
And I have it installed.
It's Boshy time.
I do wish he enjoyed the security guard enjoyed the games. I only had this guy 4, Valhalla, and Rogue Legacy.
Mm.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
for the Hello Kitty boss, I had to adjust my controls quite a fucking bit. Because I am still I don't know, I am still getting the second jump problem. I am
Still?
yeah, I changed buttons, I tried different things, and I'm still getting... Like, I don't
Again,
know.
I think the problem is that you're doing it way too fast.
Maybe that...
More than the game actually.
But no,
allows
there were
it.
moments where I'm like falling down, and I'm not pushing the button, and I'm pushing it, and nothing happens. Like, there are moments like that. Where I'm
Okay.
not sure what the fuck is going on. Like, I've had those moments where I'm just not holding anything and I press it and nothing fucking happens.
Might be your controller with Joy 2 key.
No, again, I tried different setups and it just persists. Yeah, I think I know what I need to do there. I need to go to the left side, basically. But getting there is a different
It's
thing.
Boshy time.
Hey, at least at the end of this, I'll be so good at these fucking games that I can do stuff like Celeste without actually worrying about anything. Right?
Yeah.
Isn't that how it works?
Yeah.
All your
Apparently.
skills translate to other games?
Sometimes.
You know, it'd be funny if after this I go and play something like I Want to Be the Guy, and all of a sudden the game's just so fucking easy for no reason. And I'm like, why is this so fucking easy? That's not gonna happen.
You'll say the game. You'll say the game is too fucking easy, and you'll have another game called I Wanna Be the Sin.
Yeah, I'll just have a fucking aneurysm and it will be done. And then you'll have to talk Reese into playing this shit.
Do you think he will?
If you talk to him into it? No, he rages easily.
That bad?
You should see him playing Sifu.
Oh, hey, Gordon. He says, I saw Kirby in the title, and I can see now this was a misunderstanding.
No, Gordon, this is not a misunderstanding. Oh, you want Kirby? Oh, hold on, give me 1 second. Here you go. Select.
Wait, what?
I entered the fucking character creation thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
I have made a wish on a monkey's paw.
yeah. Alright, it changed my thing. Okay.
Can you just select on top?
Nope. There we go. And then there's nothing there. Because
Is
there's
it
no
still working?
Yeah. The character's still there. There we go. Here you
There you
go,
go.
Kirby in the house. And
Your
so
wish
is...
has been granted, Gordon.
See, now it's a legit Kirby game.
Yeah. This is actually the fucking Dark Souls Kirby comparison.
Man, DSP should play this. The Dark Souls of Kirby games.
In that way, he'll actually have an aneurysm.
Imagine. Man, I had to withhold all my DSP jokes when I was playing with this, because he wouldn't get anything. I'm glad you're back.
Man, this fucking good.
This is Dark Souls. This is literally Dark Souls. I don't play Kirby games to play Dark Souls. This is bullshit. Look at that. Look at that. Did you shit? It fucking hit me. I should show you that clip because the dude literally, like, that dude I was talking about, he literally slows that part and he's high as a kite listening to that. And he just keeps replaying it over and over and fucking over and just laughs and laughs. And he's just like, I'm sorry, I need to hear it again. I'm sorry. And then he says like, my fucking 10-year-old son played through this in a weekend. This 40-year-old man can't. And he's comparing fucking Dark Souls.
Fuck's sake.
This failure of a human being. Oh my god. Oh, that was quick.
I just don't get how he could keep dying when you told me the weapon itself heals you.
Yeah, the weapon he's got heals him, and also, like, he's just not doing the inputs. He's not doing anything, like, it's all on the screens, on the screen. His inputs are on the screen, like, you know, like, when you have to, like do the thing where you're just, like, finagling out of something? It shows you your inputs, the directions you're pressing. And it shows that, and he's not doing it! He's
like
not...
the training on fighting games.
Yeah,
the training section.
Yeah, kind of. But he's not doing it! He's not! God damn it, now I wanna see that again. Instead of doing this bullshit. I actually wanna watch DSP playing the Dark Souls of Kirby games. Instead of fucking I wanna be the Boshy. Kirby.
Alec, you have to make it to Kirby this time.
Yeah. Damn it.
Damn it. What happens if you go to the left?
What do you mean?
Isn't there a section on the left?
Yeah, it's the spinning section. With spikes.
Can you make it to the other side?
I mean, why would I?
I feel like there's another way there. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe it's a secret area.
Maybe it's a secret area. Guess we'll never know. This Kirby
No,
fucking died!
After you're done playing the regular game, you have to discover all secrets, Alec.
Yeah. I have to play on hard mode. Remember, this is normal.
I know.
And the only difference is the amount of save points you get.
Oh, jeez.
So it's still the same fucking game. Just less saving.
Okay, so the main difference is actually playing on easy mode, which grip gives you easier blocks, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck's sake,
Yeah.
that.
But yeah, like, that's the only fucking difference in this.
Okay. I'm sure you can't wait until we play Elden Ring again.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Keep forgetting this. I never played Boshy. Wait. I'm too used to Boshing at this point. He's got my colors, he understands me.
Yeah.
And he's at attention, the thing I'm missing. Anytime you say like, hey Alec, why aren't you paying attention? All my attention went to Boshy. Look at that guy.
Look at Boshy.
God damn it. Should've kept pressing.
Why did you do that?
Why did I do that? Twitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Twitch
That's what I'm
reaction.
asking.
Twitch reaction
That's why
fucked
I'm
me up.
asking.
Hey Lucas. Hey Lucas.
Why?
Guess
Why?
what? Guess what this game needs? It needs more spikes, Lucas. I hope there's a level in this game where it's all spikes and nothing else. That's gonna be the best.
Guess what, Alex?
It'll be a bloody good time. Get it? Because I'll be just a pile of blood.
Guess what, Alex? You're gonna need your smarty pants for that one.
No, I'll need my I'm gonna need my anti-spike jacket. I need to not spike my drinks for once. God damn it. Too late.
Don't you need to wait out the...
I need to go to the left so I can
Oh, to the left, okay.
Right.
I thought you had to go through the right, but you had to bait out the spike.
well, that's the thing. I need to bait it out.
Oh, so it goes down, okay.
Or whatever.
Yeah, and I get it this time. Okay.
Do you though? Let me
Yeah.
explain. Let me explain
No.
the
No,
dynamics
no,
of
no.
spikes.
No,
Lucas.
no,
So-
I get it.
Back,
I get it.
Back in 2004 when the SP wanted evil. Let me tell you about DSP's 14-year legacy. Anyway, how's your sex life?
Oh, hi, Officer Patrick. How's your son?
Oh, hi, Officer Patrick. Fucking doomy. God damn it.
It's Boshy time! Gordon says, my sex life is like the Bone movie, non-existent.
You know what, Gordon? That strikes one of my bones. The funny bone. I found it quite humorous.
No. 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 Gordon says, oh my god, what have I done? Yes! What have you done?
You picked a bone
Why?
with me, bub.
Ah. Fuck's
God
sake.
damn it.
It's Boshy time.
Early. Too late. Okay, nothing happens, I guess.
Okay. That's weird.
Yeah.
It's Okay. Need a second.
Nah, I'm just thinking, how the fuck do you get it to be? 'Cause I don't remember that part. So find out
No.
when I don't die.
Eh.
When I don't forget about the other fucking spike.
Get it through your skull, Alec.
Nope.
No.
Hey. I remember too late. basically. Oops, too far.
What the hell?
What the hell kind of spike bullshit is that?
Emotional damage.
No,
I will
that's
send
just.
you to Jesus.
I will send you to Jesus.
Is that a cheat code?
Hey, Steven. Steven, you're a failure. Every time you die, you remind me of how much of a failure you really are.
Man, I fucking love that video. That's weird.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do there. Guess we'll find out.
Fuck around and find out. By the way, I was thinking about the off ending, and there's probably gonna be a need of editing there for the final song, for YouTube at least.
Maybe. I think that movie is in complete fair use since it's sold. It's in public domain. I mean,
Okay.
since I think it's from the 30s, and you need 70 years for it to enter public domain, unless you're Disney.
Okay.
I think it's public domain.
Oh, okay. You know what you need to do?
And even if not, I can always upload it, and if we get a failed check, I can always edit it out, yeah.
Yeah. By the way, you know what you need to do?
What?
You have to let the cloud carry you all the way to the top on the left side. On the left side!
On
No!
the left side? Okay.
Yeah.
So I was on the right track, actually. Okay.
Yeah. You have to let it carry you all the way to the top.
And there's more spikes there, aren't there?
On the top? Well, you'll see for yourself.
Okay. Oops, forgot.
Damn it!
Short-term
Damn it.
memory. I keep forgetting
Come on,
of all
Alec.
this fucking death around me.
Come on, Alec.
All
You
this.
have a better short-term memory than I do.
Say something. What? God damn it.
Problem is, you're almost there, but it's like you take 10 steps forwards and then you take them back.
Yeah, this is how I play games. This is how I do all the stuff, Lucas. I can guess stuff, I can make the impression that I'm doing good.
They'll
My
never know the
general
truth.
overall average skill is growing. But hey, it's not like it's a perfection. I am an infallible being?
I'm trying to guess which side you're gonna go with your voice, either DSP or Chapman.
It's always DSP or Boshy.
I am a great player.
I am a great player. Look at me. I'm pressing buttons. Isn't this what gamers do?
You people should start giving me money from all the button pressing I'm doing.
Every time I press a button, that should be like 10 cents in my account.
Forget the 10 cents. Give me $1.
And forget about 10 cents. Every time I die, give me a fucking $1. Oops, I died. Looks like another $1. Oops, I died. Looks like another $1. And that's how I made my DSP fortune. And wasted it all on gacha games. Oops, I forgot about it again.
Game.
Huh?
On the WWE game.
And WW Champions. Give me that gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha.
No. By the way, I need to clarify something on one of the off streams.
Yeah.
You read a message a little too late, so you were like, Lucas, you're gonna have to tell me what you're telling me no. Because I went, no, Alex, no. You were punning
Yes.
already. And I was like, no, Alex, no. But it was way too late, and you were like, okay, Lucas, I don't know what it's about, you're gonna have to tell me later.
No, I knew that, and that was my way of just like
Avoiding the blame?
yeah.
Fuck
Oh,
you.
I guess you'll have to specify what you're talking about, Lucas. Isn't that what I said?
No, you weren't that
Okay.
obvious.
Must have been because you weren't in the voice chat. Hey, Lucas, guess what? I'm not
What?
getting any further. Some reason.
I can
Why is
tell.
this? What the hell, man?
I'm pressing the buttons.
I'm
but the
doing
buttons don't
everything
work.
correct, but the fucking spikes keep killing me. Dude, this game is so fucking broken.
We're gonna have to make a bet on that fucking joke. We've been using it every single stream. There you go.
Okay. I figured.
You jumped?
I jumped. I
Why
panicked.
did you jump?
I panicked. I panicked, Lucas. I panicked. Because I need to jump like here. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I think you let the cloud go.
Too far.
Yeah. I at least I'm not sure if you have to use that cloud or the one on that part. You know, the one on the right.
Hmm. Probably the one on the right. My brain's a mess now.
Need a break?
Probably. Because
Need a break.
I'm looking at all of this and it's just like meshing together at this point.
Sensory overload.
Yeah. Overload. 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 Hey, guess how many deaths were at, people? Anybody who's guessing 500 is probably correct.
Would you say 500?
I'd say about like that. Because it's probably more. But generally
No, I would say it's around. We're not even an hour in. It's probably like 250 or something like that. Damn it.
ah. Damn it.
By the way, how were you that silent when playing the Hello Kitty thing? You insulted like 3 times overall the entire thing?
Hmm.
And the fourth one was
honestly,
a sigh.
honestly, if it kept going, it would have probably be worse. It's the longer I fuck up, is usually obviously the frustration just piles on and on.
Okay.
So that my vocabulary just grows. It probably be if it went over 4 hours. I'm just saying, I probably would have started making like full sentences. Or just like complete mockery moments where it's like, oh, I'm fucking Hello Kitty, look at me, I fucking balloons. Shit like that. Obviously in Russian, but you know,
Okay.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Ох, я
fucking
ебаная
lost in that.
кошатина, подражает с этими ебаными шариками. Just...
I wish it went for 4
Завезите,
hours.
завезите мне мой бантик, нахуй, блядь, послала, сука, блядь. You know, just complete fucking nonsense on my end.
I get you. I would be doing the same thing, but in Spanish, of course. But usually I don't insult the game, I start insulting me. I start insulting myself, so I just go on and on and on and on and on, and I just keep going. I'm like, why? Why can't I do this? What the fuck? What? Come on, Lucas, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know, shit like that.
Oh, look at me, I'm Boshy, I'm fucking yellow. Why am I yellow? Why is my head triangular? Probably for all the fucking brain damage I'm getting from getting beat down by this fucking cat that's floating in the midair. Ooh, look at me, I'm dying on a spike. Ooh, accumulating deaths. Man, my account should be massive by now, according to Chapman.
I like you need a break. Man, I miss the streams.
It's flashy time. You know what else it is?
Why?
Maybe we should not be dying all the fuck time.
Maybe. Maybe.
I
think so.
Basically had some ideas on bounty hunt today when I was stuck in bed, not wanting to get up. Yeah, I initially started off thinking like, oh, Arknights. Actually, no, I just kind of remembered. I was watching a video on Arknights because I looked up Amelie's voice actors, and she's not in that much stuff that I recognize.
Oh?
Yeah. And she only voices Amelie in Ghost Frontline, nobody else. And I think she only voices one character in Arknights as well. And it's a girl with like a chainsaw.
Oh, like a nun?
I don't know, I don't think so.
A chainsaw or a power saw?
I think it's a chainsaw. Maybe powers, I don't know.
Because
I think her name starts with P.
Okay, let me.
And her color
If it's the
scheme
character
is,
I'm thinking about.
and if her color scheme is basically, goddammit, her character scheme is basically red. You could technically.
Chainsaw go around.
Yeah. You could
No,
technically.
no. I don't know the character part.
But yeah, basically I watched. I just wanted to hear her do some lines.
Oh, Popukar.
Yeah, that one. But yeah, I just wanted to hear her do some lines, and the video I ended up on was just the guy grinding her, and grinding levels. So, and another one was an FBI open up kind of video.
Of course.
Yeah. Then another one was her as an assistant. And that one actually had the voice lines.
I'm thinking that got you thinking about Bounty Hunt.
No, I basically watched that video and I started thinking about just general tower defense mechanics.
Mhm.
And then I remembered, like, oh, Henrik and I used to work on that tower defense game that never went anywhere. And I started imagining, like, the bounty hunt stuff in tower defense mechanics. I'm like, yeah, that can technically work. Then I started thinking about characters and stuff. And then suddenly my thought just went to the character creation thing for this guy, and I'm like, oh, that actually kind of works. And
Hell
then
yeah.
as... God damn it, too close. But yeah, basically just my thoughts went to the character creation, and then the more I started thinking, the more I was like, oh, actually a lot of things work for this. Maybe not exactly everything, because again, this guy is very magic based. And technically I could use that as well for the yokai demons.
Yeah.
Since a lot of them are clan-based, so you could have the same types in a similar fashion as this guy does, where it's just like same sprite for all the classes.
Right.
You could have like characters look similar with slight variations. God damn it. With just slight variations and things. But yeah, like you would be hiring them, obviously, and
Of course.
depending like on what their depending on what their past is like, is the benefits or the hindrances are the ones that you're gonna be getting. And everybody's got like the amount of depth they're in, and the more inexperienced they are, basically the least depth they're in. But they literally like know the very basics of survival. So
they're likely to die immediately.
yeah, they're basically like, you're not, if you just comprise them, it's basically their first real mission, and most of them are gonna fucking die. And that's how the society is basically set up in that world, where being a hunter is a very easy job to get. You get basic education in school, and they kind of bank on you. Oh, God damn, I forgot to jump off. Yeah, they basically bank on you just to use that
to get money out of you.
Yeah, well, if you want to survive or have better chances to survive, you can go to advanced courses, which are provided by the mobs, basically.
Of course.
Who are the ones that get you into all these debts. And yeah, they will provide you with accurate skills, they'll get you like actual survival. And Sander actually... God damn it. Not sure why that killed me, but okay.
Why would anything kill you in this game, Alec?
Nah, it's just... I barely moved, and...
I know! That's what I mean.
Usually that didn't kill me before, but whatever. But yeah, like Sander, for example, he has that experience, and he has all of that depth at this point. But he had the advantage of Miho essentially financing a lot of... a lot of those skills that he has now. But they're in incredible depth still.
Of course. So it's paying for college.
Yeah, well, a little bit worse.
Damn it!
It's the same idea, but with
with a chance of dying.
with
a very likely high chance of dying.
yeah, and obviously the loan sharks would they will benefit from you dying as well,
Of course.
because then they can just put a bounty on you, and that's paid out by the Hunter Association. it's not as much as they would get from like basically
Getting your money?
Yeah, getting your money over time, but it is a way to get money, to get their profits back. Like they
So it's either money quick or a few years of getting slowly payments.
Well, look at it this way: you can get 3 million, for example,
Mhm.
for a period of, I don't know, let's say 30 years.
Of course.
Or you can get, let's say, 20 to 50,000 if you're like a bounty. So you still get your money's worth. Some of it. Because that's an investment of 30 years, or you could just kill off that student. And all you've lost is like time and some resources with teaching him.
Of course.
So they do get it back somehow. And maybe that 20 to 50,000 is the bare minimum that they actually spent on you. So they're getting that money back either way.
Yeah.
And you might have made some payments on top of that, so it's kind of like they still get it from you anyway.
Lovely.
So that's what I meant by the long sharks. They're literal sharks.
You might not survive, but here's some training.
I get them.
What happened?
I wanted to basically jump and do this, where I would land here. But there's like a elevated spike over here, on this side. So I need to jump or like go to the side when I drop down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see? Like if I drop down, I'm just gonna land on that spike. So I was trying to jump so I would get a little bit of like an opportunity to see where the fuck I'm going.
And you went over the other screen and you died. Okay.
Yeah.
I still need to I've been wanting to draw my character for Bounty Hunt as well.
Yeah.
Well, my fan character, of course. That's many.
Well, for stuff like that, like you, like for example, your character's a sort of a berserker.
Yeah.
But that usually means they are abusing the. There we go. They're abusing the demon elixirs, so they've got an addiction. So to keep them sated, you not only have to get their depths, but you also have to keep the fucking supplies coming.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And if you don't actually use them in missions, they might start causing trouble at home. Little stuff. They're basically powerhouses, but they're very inefficient to keep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that is a small window.
Yeah. You probably can do it walking instead of, or running instead of jumping. I think you'll have better chance with that.
Yeah, but again, I need to get used to like here. I'm kind of used to the structure. I haven't done it there yet at all.
No, that's what I mean.
I'm gonna be dying there quite a bit, even if I get there.
It's Boshy time! But yeah, I keep forgetting. Do you want to make it a gacha or?
If it's
or a regular game.
I mean, it depends. It depends if I want to make money or I want to make a game.
Come on, Alec. Gacha games are games. It's a game of gamble. If you want to get your fucking character.
Yeah. Essentially, obviously, I want to make a game. But
Mhm.
gacha mechanics are just so easy to exploit.
Yeah.
But
You
again,
can do the burst frontline move.
well, the thing is, like I told you, even how if I do make a gacha, I would have a marketplace,
Mm-hmm.
so people don't have to fucking suffer too much. So, and by that I mean like, oh, it's like the girls frontline thing, like the FOMO, fear of missing out. I
Mhm.
fucking hate it. I hate FOMO. Okay, I get it. You're a fucking company. You want to earn as much as fucking possible. But these games are barely games.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. You can do the girl frontline thing, get your gacha out, get your money coming, and then with the money you can release your own game with all the mechanics you want.
We both know that's not gonna happen with me. I'm gonna get complacent and I'm just gonna live off that money.
Is that terrible? Is that much terrible of a thing? Anyways.
Well, yeah, if the game eventually fails, I become that much of a worse person and I start panicking. Like, oh no, people are stopping to play my game. What do I do? Oh
You release the
no!
ultra rare character that you can only get on third days if you have the battle pass. Come on, Alec. You play many gacha games. You know how this works.
I only played one. Oh, technically two, if we count Genshin.
Only two?
Yeah, I don't really play gacha games. And even with Genshin, I never bought wishes.
I think the only games I've ever put money on being gachas is Girls Frontline, Disgaea. Oh, and I put money on Fire Emblem Heroes at one point. But the one that stole my money the most is, of course...
I don't know if I can move there, I do have to jump. See the cloud?
Yeah,
I moved and I got hit by the spike instantly.
Now saying I think the one I spent the most money on was fucking Girls Frontline. Because getting the monthly gem thing was basically like a... I rationalize it, as you said, as paying a subscription on...
It
I don't know, Netflix, some shit like that.
It is a subscription technically. Like, fair enough, you're paying, what is it, €3 a month? Which is...
Yeah.
Fair enough, that's fine. It's when you're paying like $15 when I start having a problem. $10 I start having a problem, you know?
Right.
That's when you're actually like dropping a lot of money. Where €3, $3, yeah, that's still kind of okay. I did it.
Yes!
See if something.
There you go!
Hey, that's Kirby.
Hey Alec, you did it!
Let's see what Kirby wants.
I wonder.
Do I control him? I think I... Oh no, he just kills himself.
He doesn't even die.
Yeah. Wait.
Did you really just... Try pressing jump whenever you're in the double jump thing.
No, I did. Every time. Oh, okay. I can jump away from him.
No, don't go back to the others.
Actually,
Can you though?
well, I am jumping away, that's the thing. Just accelerates me towards him really quickly. What do I do here? Do I just...
It's Boshy time.
He jumps up and eats me. Yeah. Oh, okay. I can jump over. Oh, okay.
Oh! What the?
That was different.
Okay. Fucking Kirby.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. Okay, no, so
Again, like over there, the jump didn't come out.
No, again, I think it's your controller doing anything with Joy2Key, and this game in particular.
Again. Whoa. Okay.
What?
Did you see the spike?
What happened there?
The spike went up.
Yeah, but it's not doing it every time. What the hell? Oh, it would probably just go up when you
Damn it.
when you're up there.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Figures. It's Boshy time! Yeah, like how long do you feel you've been at this?
Hmm?
How long do you feel you've been at this?
Yeah, about an hour, yes.
Okay, you were exactly spot on. An hour exactly.
Okay. Keep in mind we had the pre-stream going as well.
Yeah, it's like
Probably
1 hour, 1 hour, 3 minutes. It's Boshy time! That's what I was saying. Yeah, I don't really like buying the in-game currency. Cause it's that trap exactly of, oh wow, I didn't get it even with the money, maybe if I put more money. It's a thing I fell on with fucking Fire Emblem Heroes.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, I saved way too many orbs for Lucina, for a different Lucina, and I didn't get it, and I was like, okay, well, I'll buy one more pack of orbs. I think it was like $3, $2, I don't remember. You're gonna have to kill yourself. You can't make it without the, yeah. And I still didn't get her, so I was like, okay, just spend $3 on this. Fuck it, I'm not doing that again. I keep myself from buying the currency instead of, unlike Girls Falling, where I buy the subscription thing, which is, I think the Game Press had a calculator on how much the worth was it in terms of buying just gems,
Yeah, they usually do.
which was like 300% or something like that. I'm just pulling out of my ass, but it was like something completely exaggerated in terms of how much money you're spending.
Yeah.
Regarding how many gems you're getting. So it was like, okay. Ow. But yeah, that's what I mean. You could technically just make it a gacha and do the girls from anything if you're worried about that. You know?
No.
But hiring timer, just, oh, well, we are recruiting people from the capital, it takes time for them to get here. With stronger, more on the nose, borderline, quote-unquote, criminal hunters, they have to avoid just posts and security, so of course they take longer to get there. You know.
Hey, Gordon, you know, I just want to make sure you know I fucking hate Kirby. No reason.
No reason, of course. It's Boshy time. Hello, Kirby.
Again. Didn't come out. I don't get why. I've even set up jump for a different button.
Couldn't
Sometimes
tell
they
you,
just
dude.
don't come out.
Couldn't tell you.
Like I was thinking maybe my X button is just bugged, but no, it happens on the square as well.
Well, again, it could be exactly just your controller. Something to do with your key in this game. I don't trust this game to be good in terms of how it manages stuff. You know?
No.
Well, fuck you then. Damn it.
Yeah, apparently if I hold the button, it makes the jump or bounce higher.
Mm-hmm. It's Boshy time. Taking a break.
No, I'm wallowing and listening to this great song. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna
What?
take my flask, my elixir, and I'm just gonna. I'm gonna PUI, play under influence.
Of course. It sure is. It sure is good to be back. Fuck's sake.
Lol. Lol, you fucking
Oh, you
died.
died.
Oh, you died? Oh, you fucking died. Well, at least I made some
Lol.
progress.
Yeah. They should make quite a lot of progress considering this fucking game and this level in particular.
Okay. What are you doing, Lucas?
I'm playing Boshy.
Why? You're supposed to be morally helping me. Why are you playing Boshy?
I want to see how I fare with this
Oh,
game.
fuck you. Everybody was switching over to Lucas's side. I can't
No,
do
fuck
this.
you. Fuck you, you have to keep going, Alec.
No, I'm gonna play something
Yeah.
else.
No.
I'm
You
gonna,
have to keep
I'm
going.
gonna-
You still have.
I'm gonna play a cute, a nice game for cute children.
You can though. Becky and Reese are already playing that.
No, I can still do it myself. And I can spoil it for everybody.
Ah, fuck's sake. Yeah, look, guess what?
Not.
You know how I stopped right after killing Hello Kitty?
Mm-hmm.
I'm already at Kirby.
Good job.
Eh, just kidding.
Good job.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
No,
I'm
no,
at that part you got stuck.
I don't doubt your abilities, Lucas. Not at all.
Except when I'm playing other games.
I do not doubt your abilities whatsoever.
Sure. Sure.
Let me check it out.
Hello, Kirby. It's Boshy time.
Again.
What?
Fucking jump doesn't come out.
I can hear you. Do you have any other controller you can try with?
No, I don't. I used to use my PS3 controller, but that shit needed an extra program. I used to be able to use my Wii U controller, but
You can thank Windows 10 for
no,
that.
I can thank fucking Nintendo for that, because the way they've programmed that controller is it requires a specific pin code that you don't know.
Lovely.
Because if you use the normal, like, Bluetooth settings, it just doesn't work.
No?
No, and you can't
What?
use a wired controller either, it just doesn't work.
Wouldn't people use that shit on the Dolphin emulator?
I don't know. But
'Cause
basically,
if the Dolphin emulator takes it, you could technically just take your code there as well. Your pin code for your controller. Do you have the Pro controller for that?
yes, from the Wii U.
Oh, the Wii U.
Wii U, yes. Why would I have a Switch controller?
No, I got Tangle on Wii, so I was thinking of a Wii controller.
No.
So I was like, okay, weird catch to want to use the Wii mode for that, but okay. Okay, at least you nailed that part. Did the jump not go? What the hell?
No, I just did the wrong direction, so it didn't. Didn't reach.
Okay, where are you even supposed to go after that?
Supposed to go left, I guess. I don't know. Just jump up.
Let me check the
Probably, probably a platform up there.
Okay, there's right on top of the cloud. Right on top of the last cloud, you have to go left slightly. There's a cloud there where you can just sit on. Did Kirby not suck you in at that point?
Maybe. You need to be specific, Lucas. He sucks me in every fucking time.
I mean the time I was watching.
When was that, Lucas? I thought you were playing the game.
Nah, I'm watching you play, of course. I'm here for you, buddy.
Oh, you're right.
You need to have some faith in me, Alec. Especially when it feels like you're about to...
I have as much faith as in you, in me, like, playing this game, as the second jumps come out.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. Fuck me over. Look at that. It can come out again. What do you know?
Well, what do you know?
It's Boshy time! It's Boshy time! It's Boshy time!
Okay, you should probably take a minute on the boss screen.
It's Boshy time! It's Boshy time!
Hey, Alec.
Boshy time!
Yes, Lucas.
Boshy time!
What is it that you require?
I think you require a break.
I need a gun. Hey, Boshy, could you fucking pull the trigger? Please.
It's Boshy time!
Come on. You're almost there.
What? Where? Where are you seeing that?
Boshy time!
You're almost there.
Where? You know what's preventing me from getting there? Almost there, as you
double
say?
jump.
The fucking double jump.
Boshy time!
You need to fix that shit.
No.
Otherwise it'll just be pain for you.
Yeah,
Every single stream.
yeah.
Boshy time!
All the fun I had when the stream started is left. Again.
It's Boshy time!
You just need a good topic.
Again.
It's Boshy time! It's Boshy time!
You just
There-
good
there's,
topic.
there's this fucker here for no reason. Again, good job. And didn't come out again. What the heck? Seriously, I don't get it. I'm at a point where I really want to throw something. Actually, you know what? That's good enough.
What did you throw?
That's my stress ball.
Okay.
No,
You should
stress
probably
cube.
just- You should probably be pressing that instead of throwing it, you know? But I'm no therapist.
It's Boshy time!
Again, do you need a break?
Everything you say to me
Boshy time!
makes me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break.
It's Boshy time!
I need a little room to rest. It's bring me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break.
If I have anything to say about this whole thing, is that you chose Boshy yourself.
You know, I could end this playthrough at any moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for watching our playthrough of I Wanna Be the Boshy. Like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me how much I suck at this game. I'm sure
Come on,
if
Alex,
enough
don't be
of
a
you guys
pussy.
tell me that I
Don't be a
completely
pussy.
fucking suck, and then I'll have the resolve to quit the show completely.
It's
and then I'll commit suicide. Thank you
Come
for
on, don't be a
watching.
pussy. Don't be a pussy. Keep going. Kirby requires it.
It's Boshy time. 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 It's Boshy time.
Oh, I forgot to ask, did you start this guy at 5?
No,
It's Boshy time.
No?
no,
Did it install properly at least?
yeah. Good.
Okay.
It's Boshy time.
Yeah. Okay. What did you take away?
Speech.
Oh, okay.
I don't need to
So
be
nice.
reminded of what I'm playing every single fucking time.
I'm thinking if you fix the fucking controller, you could probably be at World 4 by now. Because you keep nailing the pacing of the game. You just keep getting fucked over by the fucking double jump. Fuck's sake. Anyways, I'm not even sure how far it is from here to the world's boss.
Who cares?
I care, that's why I'm asking. Like what? 4 screens? 5 more screens?
I don't know. I know there's gonna be worse stuff.
There's always worse stuff in Boshy. See, you get this part all the way to there.
This
Oh,
part's
double
not
jump.
difficult. This has no difficulty in it. Like
Exactly.
absolutely none.
And you haven't nailed it. You nailed it down all the way to that part. And the moment you have to do a double jump, brum. Alec, fix your fucking game. For next stream. Not for me. Do it for yourself.
If you keep insisting I fixed this problem, Lucas, I'm never playing this game again. I'm not joking. I have tried. So you telling me to fix it is like telling me, like, I know you broke your arm, but can you just fucking fix it? How am I supposed to fix it, Lucas? How?
I don't know, man. I'm still not even sure if it's the game or your control. That's the problem. Again, I have no issues with double jump at this point. I keep managing it with the speed I tell you. So again, I think it might be your controller at this point.
There's times where I completely take off my finger off the button. Completely. And it doesn't come out. Like, if I have time to take my finger off the button, it's usually less time than when I'm pressing it while my finger's
Yeah.
right on the button.
You told me you changed the version of the game, right?
Is this... What?
You told me you changed the game.
It's the same
Not the-
version, it's just without the load and the checking for versions part.
Okay.
There's no other versions. It's 1.171.
Okay.
Like just now, like, before I reloaded, when I was flying off that cloud, I pressed the button 3 times before I gave up and reloaded. That's what I mean, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing. And again, it's not just me like mashing it. I take
Yeah.
my finger off, like there's enough time for it to come through, but it doesn't.
You use Joy to Key for another stuff as well?
Well, yeah.
Do you get input lag on
No,
another thing?
this is the only thing I get problems with.
Okay, then it's definitely Boshy. It is weird, actually. Let me check my Joy to Key configuration. On a thing. Okay, we can check it later. Options menu.
I think it's playing slower because I opened it while I was dead. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. You all can't see me, but I'm tapping right now. We have to make our thumbnail very clear to everyone.
Can't really see it, but I'm slowly reaching for the ball right now. Very slowly.
There you go.
Is there like
What?
oh that's fine.
It's the top of that. I take it on the left side you're gonna fall and just it spikes. On the top left part, that's what I mean. You'll have a chance for falling and you're gonna end up there. Okay, you're at this screen right now. It's this, a different one, and after that, you get the boss. Okay, so you're 2 screens away from the boss. This and the next one. Just the fact you have a fucking saving square next to this part tells me how much of a fucking nuisance this is.
You know how much my brain is shutting off right now? I'm actually remembering dreams I had like years ago.
I'm actually amazed you're still talking at this point.
I'm amazed the moment words come out of your mouth just when you're playing this. Because I know these aren't your favorite type of games. Anyway, what was your dream? More Gion stuff?
No, just remembering bits and pieces. I tend to dream of the same places,
Mm-hmm.
and almost like my dreams have geography of their own. Like it might be a version of of the town I live in. So, for example, the marketplace that I own
Mhm.
in our town, it has a particular look.
And it's the same on your dream? Or very similar?
And there's similarities, and within my dream logic, I know I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just as I'm doing this, I'm remembering visually the places.
Mm-hmm.
Now the problem here is
What?
that I can only do the double jump once. So me not reaching that last platform there is a problem. Because I can't double jump again.
You sure?
Yep. See?
Shouldn't it reset the moment you
No.
touch the platform?
Not these ones. So if I do double jumps here, or can I even do that? No. Yeah, I can't. Nope. There we go.
Nice.
Can I reach that? Nope.
Okay, you have to keep your jump and double jump for the next thing.
Yeah.
You can touch it and it'll just propel you upwards.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck myself.
Don't shoot, please.
Bad looks. I fucked myself over.
You can do it without shooting.
But I wanna be an asshole.
Do you? An asshole to who? Yourself?
What else is
I'm here. In Gordon.
yeah, I'm not good Gordon's here anymore.
Yeah, no, he's here. I don't think he's listening though. I forget, do your jumps reset if you save? Yeah, Gordon says I'm in and out, and I am very tired from work. Yeah, I really did. I work at a bakery, and it is very physically demanding. Oof.
He used to work in a Denny's. As far as I remember. I guess it changed
And
since then.
Anything dealing with food is just... Ugh. Of course. I fucking hated that place, he says.
Yeah.
I didn't notice when the music changes. Yeah.
I can, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I basically need to jump over that mess.
okay. So it's there. Can you actually jump over?
There's a spike there.
Yeah, can you actually use those clouds? Or is it a trap?
Yeah, I can, but I need to go over the left side and then jump over a long jump again.
Nah. Lovely.
Yeah. Far.
I wonder if you could actually put a playlist in. So you don't have to hear that you died over and over.
The lol you died thing doesn't bother me whatsoever. It was the Boshy time. Dude, it's Boshy time. It's Boshy time. No, that was more annoying than hearing lol you died.
I think it would be the opposite for me at this point.
Seriously, I don't care. If anything, I'd rather hear the lol you died song instead of the Kirby theme right now.
Oh, you die.
By the way, I forgot to ask, did you actually finish reading Spike's Family?
Not yet.
Why haven't you?
Not with the trip,
You're missing out all the fun stuff with Lloyd's childhood.
Define fun!
You know what I find fun?
I know! That's why I'm asking you to define it. The thing is, I was some data on during the whole thing. During the whole trip.
No.
And so, even for like, when I was watching you guys stream, I was at this family friend's house, so I had Wi-Fi there, but even then it wasn't that good. Like, the stream, I kept watching you guys play off, and it would just buffer every few seconds, and it was like, yeah, I was getting parts, you know, every time I was commenting. That's actually knowing what happened, but yeah, no, I can just read. Because it would have taken ages to get through just one chapter.
Yeah.
And I had to give my data for just contacting family and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And all the people at work, when I was on my plane on Monday, just like, Lucas, we need you, where are you? I'm out of town.
Lucas, the printer stopped working, what the fuck, man? I need to print these spreadsheets of my wife. I mean, the... You didn't hear that, okay? I'll report you to fucking management if you do. Saying that you read manga on your fucking... God damn it. I'm so used to fucking dying that I keep pressing the restart button.
Yeah.
No, they could report that and it would be true. If anyone from work is watching, I apologize. Please don't tell us about it.
That Lucas makes spreadsheets about his waifus.
No, I read manga on the workplace. I don't take the time to do that.
Damn it.
I make an image of what waifu likes me because I'm stupid, which one likes me because they're stupid, which one doesn't know that I'm stupid.
We all know you're stupid, Lucas. That's why they're real
Exactly.
waifus.
Nah, it was, I was on the plane, I was like, Lucas, we have a presentation going, where are you? I'm like,
What do you
I'm out of
mean
town,
I
no
am?
one told me.
What do you mean where I am? I told you guys I was on fucking vacation. What do you mean vacation? What is that? You guys get vacation?
No, can you believe they told me they needed like 7 people to turn on a projector and connect the computer to the audio and things like that?
Of course they did. How old are they,
7 people.
Lucas?
26.
At that point, you should probably just kill them. It's not normal. I'm sorry, Lucas. No, seriously, how old are they? They're 26.
Well,
you said.
No, I'm 26. I thought you
No,
asked
how old are they?
were.
Again,
Oh, no,
if they were 26 and they can't fucking operate a projector, I think that's grounds for fucking termination. No, not the actual, not the fucking job termination. That's actual termination. If you're that inept that you can't look up online how to operate a fucking projector,
There's people like that that's younger than me. And I'm not talking about work, I'm talking about real life.
again, if you're that inept, you should probably fucking terminate. And this is not LTG speaking, this is me speaking. Fucking do yourself a favor. Either learn or fucking make way.
Okay, no, yeah, a lot of people I work with are like over 40s. But they had the guy at the office, that manages the calls and shit like that. Because I'll be honest
I'll be the
and
guy
say-
and level 1.
I'll say that the way I connect the audio, it's very not complicated, but I do it in a very specific way, so it's bound to fuck up if no one knows how to do it. But like, seriously, there should have been someone that knew how to do it. We have those little boxes that have the input and output, you know? You just connect the box, you grab the cable, you take it all the way to the audio console, you connect it, and you connect with an extra cable to the computer. That's the way you do it. And they had problems with that, they had problems with the computer. This part I don't get. Okay, I'll be critical of this. This part I don't get, because the teacher in charge of the presentation told me, okay, there was 7 people for that. And when they got the video to show, it was at twice the speed, and no one could fix it. And I'm just sitting like, why? What? Why twice the speed? Just how do you get it? Connecting it to play at twice the speed. Just like. Yeah, no. So one of the secretaries joked like, Lucas, you can't take any more days off. You can't even get sick. You can't even call in sick. Okay.
Fuck you, I'm quitting the show. You know what that means? All the fucking sick days for me. then you just throw all those papers onto the floor. Just in that big stack of papers you had in your arms, and just and you just back away, maintaining like eye contact. With slowly spreading your arms, like, what are you gonna do about it? Just not saying it, but just with that facial expression. What are you gonna do about it? And you just slowly pace away.
Funny thing is, I've done this job for 7 years. So at this point, I've done quite a few little tidbits and tricks just to make my life easier. So if I have to head to work at someone else and not explain a little thing, whoever comes after me is fucked.
That's double the fun, isn't it? That's essentially what happened in my Manchester job, where they had like some girl pick up after me. And fair enough. I'm still salty about that job, but I'm sure they're salty about how I ended things as well. Because I think I cost them £10,000 with how things proceeded.
You sued?
No. Basically, they were a wholesale company of like toy distribution. So they imported toys from China, they changed the box, and they distributed to shops around UK.
Oh, you made the designs for that?
Yeah, I made the designs for that. And let's just say they got really ahead of themselves, and they like got a booth and everything at this convention thing. And they were expecting me to make all these fucking designs in a really short time. And I was dealing with some bullshit at the time. What with my ex cheating on me, what with like me recovering from pneumonia at the time as well. So that my mental state was degraded. What with my mother being on an alcoholic binge, everything was just falling apart. And basically the people I was renting from, my friends, were on the verge of kicking me out. So I was not dealing with stuff, and I was trying to like really I was really trying to like save that relationship I had with my girlfriend. And she was doing everything to fucking sabotage it. So I remembered that. Actually, I think that might be why I have heart problems now. Because I went back home for like December, and I wanted to spend New Year's with her. Instead, she decided to spend the New Year's with one of her friends. And during that whole fucking thing, she kept ignoring me, ignoring like everything. And I'm like, I just remember telling her, like, you realize I came over for you, right? I came over to spend time with you. I'm like, you're acting like we're not in a relationship at all. And like at that point, she's like, well, to be honest, I don't see you as a boyfriend anymore. I'm like, fucking unreal. And this was over SMS as well, over messages. So she couldn't tell me that to my face. She fucking she told me over messages. So I'm stuck at home, fucking alone. And I remember just being hurt from all of that I couldn't sleep. And I remember my heart hurting. Just from the fucking heartbreak. I remember not being able to sleep because my heart hurt. And I think I never recovered from that. Oh goddamn it, I almost did it. But yeah, I don't think I ever recovered from that. And I needed to go, in that state, I needed to go back to my fucking workplace. So I go back eventually, and obviously I don't want to work there anymore. And actually, while I was back home, I texted my let's call him manager, saying that
Mhm.
I'm quitting after this. I can't deal with anything right now. And obviously they don't get it. Like, oh, you can't do this to us. You can't do this. You can't do that. I basically shut everything off. And they start following me like, you still have to give us these and these designs. And I just basically, while I was on vacation, I was supposed to also complete all these fucking designs at home. So I basically tried to get them something.
Mhm.
So I repurposed some of them just so they could print something in for their fucking convention. And my
Mhm.
boss was like, "Holy, you've been giving me the same shit like over and over again." And I'm just like, "Do you want your product line to look like a product line, or do you want everything to look like everything look different?" Because he keeps telling me like, "Oh, I want this product line for like, uh, for like." Firearms, you know, like kids toys, like they have those capped firearms.
Yeah.
Like the fireman toys and like these medieval ones, like the pirate ones. And I basically tried to give them all a theme. I think I posted it somewhere. But basically they all have a similar theme of having like a silhouette over
Yeah.
an environment. And I did like yeah, there was also like a cowboy one. And I've done it that way. And yeah, I basically tried to have them look in a similar fashion so that they know, okay, this is a line of toys for this is a line of toys for that. This is
Mhm.
a line of toys for cowboys. This is a line of toys for like playing soldier. This is a line of toys for playing pirates. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, the kind of whole set.
Yeah, so and he had a problem with this, and I'm like, do you understand what you want? Like a lot of times, again, this is your boss keeps changing your mind. Like, oh, I want like my toys to be recognizable. I want it to be like a set thing where anybody who looks at Toy King, they know what Toy King is. I'm like, yeah, sure, dude. And yeah, you like the designs initially, but you wanted more and more variety, and I don't have time to do all this shit. And I didn't even get paid like minimum wage for that fucking job. So
Jesus.
obviously I'd be a little bit like discouraged. Because especially
course.
when you go in for that and they're like, you have to understand this is a wholesale job and like we can't pay you like right away, so there'll be a test period. I'm like, yeah, I understand. Test periods are fine and dandy. They're very common, where you have like a couple of months test of a test period. So
Yeah.
usually 3 to 6 months, sometimes a year. It depends on the company.
Yeah.
And I worked there, and eventually, you know what I was like, so are you gonna raise my salary or whatever? And eventually, no, I did get a raise. They raised my salary by £10.
What?
Yeah.
Is it to pay the increasing tax on fucking buses to get to your job?
I didn't take a bus, Lucas. I walked. It took me 1 hour to walk to my job. Fast walk. Anyway, because if I took buses, I would need to take like I think like 2 buses or something.
Mhm.
So it's not like viable, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I'll just walk. Plus, it was good exercise.
From all the hunching of doing so many designs because someone doesn't get their fucking mind into fucking model.
In any case, fine, whatever. I'm in that mind
Yeah.
state, so I go back, and they were also in the middle of moving, and I'm like, I'm still expecting to get paid because even though I didn't make a full-on design for that, it still takes time to readjust it for all the fucking boxes and shit.
Yeah.
you still need to rearrange the thing. So yes, I'm expecting to get paid for these designs. And guess what? I didn't get paid. I was demanding to get paid. And they wouldn't get my boss was adamant that I fucked up. I screwed this opportunity because they changed their location to this beautiful warehouse where you could see all the designs and shit. Because I used to work in a very shitty environment where it was also the packing area for the whole place. So I would have had like my own section, like my own so to say office. But it wasn't my own office. I would still like be sharing it with the manager guy. And it was like this big room where we would both sit at. Where he sits, if you come in, he sits right in front of you, and I would be like to the right.
Yeah.
And like, okay, fine, I came in there. Like, you go a little bit further and you get to the boss's office and like the showroom and everything like that. And I stayed with him like the whole fucking day, telling them that I need to get paid because I need that money, Lucas, to move. Like I said, I was on the verge of getting kicked out. So I need that money to move.
What a lovely situation.
So in the end, Lucas, he took pity on me. Through that, and I say that when I spent the whole day helping him, managing his shit as well. Because that new girl they hired, well, she needs to know like all the things. And I sat down with her and I explained to her, you get to this from here, you do this to there, this and this, here to here. And eventually I was done. Came to the boss and he's like, oh, so what do you think, Oleg? Is she good? I'm like, sure, why not? Like, seriously, at that point you're like, I don't care if she's good.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, at this point you chose to get another employee. That's fine. And you expect me to show her the ropes as well for free, essentially, like I owe them. And then he had some problems with Excel or something else, and I was essentially playing tech support for him. And at the end of that day, he took pity on me, and he again told me that I squandered this opportunity. And he said, like, you could have realized your dream, Oleg. To have all these boxes in the stores and like everybody would be seeing your designs, and I'm just standing there like coming out of the fucking hypnosis that he kept trying to put me under.
Yeah.
Because
the fucking stick.
Essentially, like, that dream is something he told me, oh, this is your dream. Like, no, buddy. This is not my dream. I didn't come here for my dream. I came here to get paid so I could pay my fucking landlord. If this was my dream job, you would actually be paying me so that I could afford things, not starve. Anyway, so he takes pity on me and he's like, he phones his brother and says, okay, give him 100 pounds. He owed me 300 something.
And he gave you 100.
Give me 100. And anyway,
and you didn't sue.
At that point, I was so fed up that I just took the 100 and went home. I put their phones on a ban list, and I never picked up again. I got messages from my former co-workers saying, Oleg, please, we really need your help. Could you please pick up the phone? We really need this and that. I blocked them all on Facebook, I blocked their phones, I blocked everyone. Because fuck these people. And later on, when I went to Ukroma to Denmark, like, the boss had the fucking goal to add me on Facebook.
Oh, come on.
Sandy, if you're watching this, fuck you. I hope you're still sitting in that Range Rover. I hope everybody in your family is doing well. But fuck you. And I hope that 10,000 pounds hurt. As much as it hurt me not to get my payment. Because guess what? It did hurt. Because I had to move a lot of shit back. To Latvia and then to Denmark. And I needed that money for moving. Because the first couple of months in Denmark, I didn't have any fucking money to do anything.
I can imagine.
And I can tell you that much. I actually had to, like... Well, I managed to apply for, like, what do you call it? Fuck.
Visa?
No, just, financing for people that attend Ukraine.
Oh,
basically, it's usually...
social help, yeah.
Oh,
That kind of stuff.
Kind of. Well, the thing is, like, they, Oh, hello, Krollo. Thank you for following.
Thank you.
I hope you're not Sandy.
That was drinking, fuck's sake.
Krollo, yeah, I can look it up. I think I downloaded it from. Let me have a look. Boshy.
Fuck's sake, Alec.
You're welcome.
Fuck's sake.
Do you still have it?
Yeah, at first I downloaded from IGG, but it's not a really good. You okay, Lucas?
No.
Take a deep breath. It should be fine. It'll be fine.
Fuck's sake. It went straight to my lungs. Next time you do that, at least kill me. Oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's not one. This was the malware version.
Malware?
Yeah, there's a couple of versions of this, of downloading this game where it's just malware.
Okay. Lovely.
Yeah. Where it's gonna install a bunch of shit you don't want.
Great. Exactly what you need.
Yeah.
So you can keep suffering even after you close the game. Lovely.
Yep.
I might mute myself from time to time just to
That's fine. Here you go,
keep
Crow.
the liquid.
You can download
off my
it here. If you scroll down, there's a torrent link. But it's a free game anyway, so don't worry about it.
Yeah. Now you can suffer with us.
Yeah. I hope you do better than me. I hope everybody does better than me.
He says thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, so you basically had your little tidbits and knowledge that only you knew how to fix shit. I take it that much.
Yeah.
For example, I have this thing on I'm about to print. Funny enough, I'm about to do it, which is print report cards.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a design that we've been using even before I started working. And the design sucks, but I can't make it work with the amount of info we put into them.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So I've been just reusing that and adjusting it as I go. and I keep making it work for some reason. I just scale down when I'm printing, I change the type of paper, I do so much juggling to get the thing to work that whoever has to come after me will probably quit on the spot.
Fuck!
Oh
I got jumped backwards. Anyway, yeah.
no! So yeah, when they say that I don't get to have any more off days or sick days, they say it for a reason. Even my niece that goes to the school was like, "Oh, I overheard the teacher saying like, I wish Lucas was here." Even for you know how it's I think I've told you, but it's the same building for basically the school I work at and the college I used to work at, and it was the same there. Like I quit that job for quite a couple reasons, mostly time as well. I also had an issue with another coworker there, and it's like, you know what, it was my depression just piling up, and I was like, you know what, I don't want to deal with this. I'm not dealing with this shit. I got to the point of I'm not getting paid enough to deal with this shit, where I'm the only tech support guy, so of course when shit goes wrong,
Yeah.
I'm the only one who can go fix it. And during midterm season, the system and the connection just fucking die. Both the software for taking tests and our connection, which our connection is vastly improved. But of course, I am juggling between 5 different classrooms, and I'm just getting tests from all the classrooms who are like, "Oh, Lucas, it's not working. Lucas, we're trying. Lucas, can you come just reset the internet? Lucas." It was at that point in my life where I cared so much about my work that I wouldn't even take breaks and just run wherever I had to go. So even my friends that studied there were like, "Oh, well, if you hear running, it's Lucas coming to the classroom or some shit like that."
Running.
But why are you running? And so I'm fixing this classroom filled with people, and this person just comes and it's like actively yelling at me inside the classroom in front of all these peoples, and I'm just sitting there like baffled at what's unraveling between all the stress I had and just outright depression and shit. Like, I'm like, is this really happening? Is this a thing that's going on right now? Like yelling, outright screaming, like, "Lucas, I call you!" and shit like that, and I'm like, what? I went to the classroom, I didn't even talk to her, I fixed everything. I'm talking to another coworker that was in the classroom. I'm like, she's just like, "Oh, I'm sorry that happened." I'm like, "Yeah, no worries, I'm quitting anyways." And she's like, "What?"
I'm not doing
I'm sorry,
this
what?
shit, man. Wait, what would you expect?
So after that, I didn't even say anything to my boss that day, but that coworker that I was talking to, she told her, and then she calls me to talk and shit, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry that happened, look," and shit like that. Yeah, no, it's all right, no worries. Anyways, I have something to tell you. I quit there, and I was like, okay, I'll actually just finish working this year, but next year I won't be returning. Just like, "Oh, you sure you don't want to think about it?"
No.
And in my mind, like, no, exactly, no, I don't want to think about it. Like, I think I was 2 months away from the end of the year. Yeah, I'm 2 months away. This coworker goes and apologizes to me. Just like, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean for it to go that way. You're that good of a guy. You didn't even get mad at me.
I didn't mean for it to go that way, but it did. You just get the Patrick smile, but it did, and you just walk away.
Oh no, it was like 3 months, like 3 months from the end of the year. Cause even on my birthday, she gifted me a very expensive wallet,
Mhm.
and
For all the money
I-
you're not making.
basically, yeah. You don't have to touch that soft spot yet. We can do it later. No,
You know what else is a soft spot? Me,
What?
with all that blood splatter. Go on.
No, I just keep my composure about the whole thing. At that point, I really didn't want to just argue or say anything. Just like, yeah, no, I'm quitting. Did you think about it? Yeah. Are you sure you want to quit? Yeah. They were like, okay, we can promise you this amount of money. No.
You can promise me all the
Oh.
money you want. Fuck off. You're not giving it to me. That's the problem.
Exactly. Like, I even told my best friend, like, I told my best friend and a couple of friends, I'm like, you know what, I will stay if they promise this amount of money, which was completely and utterly unrealistic. Like, it was like around 5 times what I was making or something like that, I don't remember. So like, if they offer me this, I'll stay.
Look, if they reflect me a pay that reflects all the stress I'm getting, then sure, I'll stay. But if not, then well, the stress levels are just getting a little bit too strenuous, aren't they? All that money is just that. It's just not doing it for me, you know?
Maybe a couple more bills. Nah. Again, I don't hold it against them that much. They're you know when you work with nice people, but the kind of people that you enjoy company but not working with.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. So they were like, oh, for the next 3 months, it was like, you sure you don't want to stay? You can just come in, do this amount of work, which was like 10 times less of what I was doing.
I can come
And
in
just
and
leave.
I can just come in. That's all I'm gonna do.
And they were like, okay, we want to talk with you about this. Can you come in on I think it was a Friday or something like that, just discuss it? Sure. I stayed after work and like we had a long discussion and a lot of stuff. So, do you think you could stay? No.
Oh,
No,
what
sorry.
you say? Oh, that's you only, man. Well, but of course you did. Oh, I just... You're just sitting with that expression I've got in the Boshy thumbnail. And that song's just playing in the background. As they're just talking to you. You're not even paying attention at that point. Fuck.
Yeah, no, so they just, I'm like, okay, no, I'm not staying, sorry. They even got my full-time boss to ask me if I wanted to stay. He was like, I since, again, it's all part of the same Christian movement, so it's like, he was like, oh, so you're quitting? Yeah. You sure you don't want to stay? She's asking me if you're really going through with it. No, I'm quitting. Yeah. Oh, you sure you could just go and no? No, fuck's sake, no! I want to quit the damn thing!
Bitch,
Right.
bitch, what part of no, I don't want to fucking stare. Go on, and go on your merry way. Don't you fucking get?
So, I end up quitting, and
What part of me quitting and not wanting to stay in this job and I'd rather eat a fucking frog alive? Don't you fucking get? No, take that frog bag.
apparently everything. Well, they're like, okay, that was December. I quit. Christmas, New Year's, January, and February is when they start, and they're like, okay, Lucas, we haven't gotten anyone. Can you come in for 2 weeks to help train someone? It was someone I knew from church. I was like, okay, because they did pay me, and they paid me like I think it was twice. I don't remember. It was a little bit extra. So okay, I could use some money after just my summer break. I go in, I train the person. I leave, and I can tell. Oh shit! They're gonna call me the moment something wrong happens, and something wrong will happen. Because if I knew my tidbits about this full-time job, I knew everything about the other job. Because I think I told you that my job there was technically setting up the classrooms for the classes and tech support. So I was just supposed to go in, do the thing, and just sit in the office. If something happened, I would just go upstairs, fix it, and then just return, take down the things, and just leave. But I was also in charge after 6 years, 5 years, 6 years. I was also in charge of the door. I was also in charge of taking the test. I was also in charge of a class. And I kept getting called about everything else. So, yeah, no. And again, this was just me doing it. Can you imagine the amount of people they would need for everything?
Yeah.
Every time I left for 6 days, I would have to explain to 3 different co-workers what I did on a single day for them to do. And on sick days they kept calling me because something went wrong.
Hey Baba, something's wrong. Call Lucas. What do you mean you cannot come in? What do you mean diarrhea? Plug that shit up! What, do you need me come in and plug that shit for you? Come on, man, the school is at stake.
I know you're joking, but I've gone to classrooms to just flip a switch. I'm not joking.
The switch is now off.
Yeah, no, it's now on, and my sanity's off. But yeah, no, I trained the guy, I left, and COVID happened. And now basically everything is completely virtual at this point. But if they had to return to the state we were in, which is probably something happening next year, I'll be getting call after call after call. Oh, Lucas, do you know how to do this thing for the test? Yes, I know how to. Oh, Lucas, do you know how to? Yes, I know how to. Please leave me be.
You know what I usually do in those situations, and I still do it around grandma? She's like,
What?
she calls me over, or she does a thing, and she's like, do you know how to do this thing? I'm like, nope. Even if it's something completely elementary, I just go, nope. Nope. And she's like, can you do calculations? Nope. I'm not even joking. Like, when we had Easter, I told you I had to help out. And she wanted me to basically like sell candles so she could sit around and do nothing. So she's like, can you do calculations? I'm like, nope. Do you need to Okay, I have a calculator for you if you want. I'm like, oh, I don't know how to use a calculator either. She's like, what are you talking about? Everybody knows how to use a calculator. Well,
Then you
I'm
do
like,
it.
you bash the calculators together and you get numbers, right? And she just looks at me like I'm actually trying to, like, as if I'm actually saying that, as if I'm saying things that are true. And she just,
Seriously?
yeah, she's like looking at me like I'm a moron or something. And then, like a day later or something, something like I don't remember what it exactly was, but she had to count something that was on the table, and and I just looked over and like it's this number, and she's like, how can you be sure? And I literally I think it was like a change on the table, and I literally just went, see, 3 4 3 4 7 7 14, and she's like, oh. And you say you don't know how to do calculations. No, I don't know. And I'm like, nah, Grandma, I don't know how to do calculations. So if you don't wanna do something, Lucas, just play dumb.
I should fuck up with people like that.
Do you know how to do this? Nope.
Nah,
But it's probably so easy for you. Probably. But I don't know how
well,
to do it.
if it's easy, then you probably can do it yourself.
Yeah, you can probably do it yourself. It's so easy.
And you know what's the worst part is? A lot of times, I when I first started working, I didn't even know what I was doing, but I just Googled it. It was as simple as Googling the thing.
That's usually how it is for every problem these days.
Yeah.
Like you don't know what to do? Google it. You know that thing I told you? Let me Google that for you. There's a I don't know if it's still there, Lucas. There used to be a site with that acronym.
Yeah, let me look at for you my message.
That acronym
yeah,
use that acronym and put .com. And it'll
okay,
give you
LMGTFY.
yeah, and use that because it used to essentially be like a Google web page, and I think if you like type
Include explanation as to how the internet works.
yeah, like it was one of those things.
Okay, no, but
It's a fucking relic of the internet.
Of course. What I'm doing now is when I first started working, I used to be that guy that would run when called. I would just keep my phone on me all the time to check if people were just like, okay, Lucas, can you come and shit like that. Now I walk to my own pace. I don't check the phone, and I think people have started noticing that because I've got less and less messages, or they just stop bothering trying to get information out of me.
Well, I told you my family's more or less stopped contacting me because they know I'm either always sleeping or I'm ignoring them because I'm busy or doing something else, and I'm really happy about it. Obviously, that leads to other problems like, well, just losing relationships with people.
Yeah.
But what do you want to be bothered, like, and not be able to sleep? And you always have to work around their fucking schedule?
Yeah.
Or do you want them to actually treat you like an adult with their own life? No, fuck you. I'm gonna sleep whenever I want.
Hell yeah.
And
But yeah.
no, it's just like in regards to my brother, for example. Like the way it used to be, like when we had the family business. Whenever he needs something, he needs it now.
Of course.
And sometimes I'm busy in the now. But now means I have to go on my bike, drive all the way to the other side of town, to the offices, because he lives in the capital. He needs me to pick up money and drive on my bike again, all the way back to the ATM.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have to put it onto his account so he can do shit. But why do I have to do it? Because it's cheaper than to have somebody else do it. Because I'm exploitable. I'm the brother.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, no. I start
No,
telling him,
fuck you.
if you want me to do something, tell me a day in advance. And eventually it
Or
starts
pay me.
sinking in. No, it's just like, tell me a day in advance, and then I actually might plan around it. And it works like that for anything. For my mother, my brothers, my grandma. If you guys want me to go to the shops or something, tell me like a day in advance. Because I
Exactly.
hate dropping everything to do shit for other people. I'm sorry you don't like that, but fuck off.
Funny enough, the reason they're the reason one is completely broken and why it ended up like this, and they just don't get it.
Yeah.
It's the same with work people. I'm like, you made me like this. You don't
Yeah.
like it, fuck you.
Yeah. We get shaped by our fucking environments.
Exactly.
Anyway, thank you for watching our stream. I'm gonna be ending it here.
Okay, Gordon said, remember that Harvey Birdman episode where Boo Boo was anti-capitalist terrorist? Good times. I don't think I remember that.
Don't think I watched that.
It says, oh.
I just know the
I don't
meme.
actually remember.
I just know the meme.
During the Yogi bit, made me think of that.
Hey,
No, I
boo boo.
didn't. Harvey Birdman night?
Oh, right, Harvey Birdman. Yeah, I haven't watched that show. Sorry, I got confused. Yeah, Harvey Birdman is basically the attorney. I think it's just Harvey Birdman, attorney at law or something. And he basically.
I know what you're.
Yeah, and he's like handling old Hanna-Barbera characters and stuff like that.
Cases.
Yeah, and I just remember like the freaking Jetsons, for example, where they're like, "We're from the far future of 2012," and he just looks at the calendar, it's like 2014 or something. I don't remember.
It's a spy in the face of classic Hanna-Barbera.
I miss
Good old
Hanna-Barbera cartoons, honestly.
Yeah,
I
2004.
remember. Oh yeah, 2004. Yeah, that's what it was. That's right, Gordon.
I was 9 around that time. I still remember all those cartoons. we also had the issue with
the thing is,
getting
Lucas,
everything very late.
I kind of grew up in a country where Cartoon Network, like the programming got shuffled. I think it was a Polish or some kind of Eastern European version of Cartoon Network, where they would just shuffle the program and put other cartoons and stuff onto it. So, for example, when we would get new cartoons, usually we would get them. So I still remember when Ed and Eddie got announced, and they were like, "Oh, it's coming! We're gonna start showing it on the." I actually remember the date, 15th of March, because it was my brother's birthday, and I stepped out to watch the episodes. So I was so excited to watch it. I remember when Courage the Cowardly Dog was announced, and they started showing it.
Oh.
But as soon as I remember, the first series that they didn't show was Sheep in the Big City.
Oh man, I miss that show.
I fucking hate that show. As much as I wanted to watch it as a kid, when I finally got to see it, I was really annoyed.
Disappointed.
I probably will like it more now, but I
love that show.
Yeah, I probably will like it a lot more now, but at the time when they start showing it finally, I was like, oh fucking hell. I remember but yeah, what happened was, whenever an episode was supposed to come on, it would suddenly cut to a Hanna-Barbera cartoon instead.
Okay.
So they would be showing like Scooby-Doo or Yogi Bear or like something similar. It would always cut to something else for that half hour.
Okay.
And it started happening to all the new shows that were coming onto Cartoon Network. So for a long while I didn't see any of the new shows, and I remember there was one specific day when it didn't happen for Sheep in the Big City. Somebody fell asleep at the keyboard because I'm pretty sure they did it manually, but there was one day when it didn't happen, and I finally got to see fucking Sheep in the Big City. And
Only to be disappointed.
No, I actually did like it. Did like the episode at the time. I didn't get most of the context of what was going on, but from then on, like years later, I finally got to see most of the episodes, and I didn't like it as much. But there was one episode, I vaguely remember there being some kind of either dinner party or something else. I remember the private
character.
Yeah, character being like masquerading as someone or just being incognito. I don't remember. But basically, I remember like morally preparing myself, like, oh, I guess they're gonna change to something else. And I just keep watching. And usually, it's sometimes like the switch happened. Yeah, private major. Actually, yeah, maybe private major. I don't remember. But basically, what happened was like, no, it wasn't private major. It was something stupider. It was. Like, I honestly don't remember his name. It was something. It was something like to show that he's just the run-of-the-mill private. It was some kind of pun in that.
General specific.
Okay.
So private public.
Oh, private public. Yeah, that's it.
General
Private
specific and private public.
Yeah, general specific and private public. Every character's name was like a fucking pun. I remember that much. But
Farmer John, Ben Platz,
Yeah.
the angry scientist, the plot device.
I am not a mad scientist. I am just angry. Angry. Yeah, I remember that much. But basically, like, I remember, like, because, like I said, usually I would get a little bit of the end, like the intro of the opening, and then suddenly it switches. Like somebody pressed a switch. Seriously, it felt like somebody pressed a switch.
Yeah.
So one day, like, I was just waiting for that switch to be pressed, and it wasn't happening. And it wasn't happening. And it wasn't happening. And I was like getting giddy, like hoping, oh, are they finally stopping to do this? And no, it was just that one mistake. Like it literally felt like somebody fell asleep at the fucking keyboard. Or they thought they did it and it didn't. They actually didn't.
Yeah, the general scrub of that kind of stuff.
But yeah, I remember when that's what I grew up on. So I saw a lot more Hanna-Barbera cartoons than most people, I guess. Just because of that, and that kind of stuck with me. So when years later I came back and I was visiting grandma, and I was going through her channels, and I saw a channel called Boomerang. And Boomerang's kind of worse now, I guess. I haven't seen it in years. But when I switched over to that, like, it had all my favorite programming on it. Like, holy shit, I don't like Cartoon Network now. It's got like fucking Robot Boy and other shit in it. But yeah.
I was gonna ask, you didn't have Boomerang at that time? I remember being a kid and it had both Cartoon Network and Boomerang at the time.
Yeah, I think Boomerang was a thing, but we didn't have it.
Ah.
So when we finally like all of a sudden had it, I'm like, holy shit, this is like old Cartoon Network. I really like this. But then they started introducing new shows to it, like Pink Panther and Garfield, like the 3D ones, and I'm like, why?
Okay.
I'm here for Scooby-Doo and Fred Flintstone. Why is this happening? Like, if you're gonna play Pink Panther, show me the fucking old ones.
Yeah.
Gordon says, I had to play a game with friends where I have to prove how much I love certain things by naming them. I named 25 Hanna-Barbera cartoons and 50 Looney Tunes. Yeah, pretty much. Like, at some point, you remember. I think I've seen so many episodes of like Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes that at the time I could probably summarize every single episode to you. It's worse off now since it's faded so much.
Of course.
But at the time, like, I could tell which episode of Tom and Jerry was playing just by hearing it. Just by hearing the opening. Like, there's, you know, the MGMT or whatever, the lion roar thing happening?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, just by how it was roaring, or just the music that was playing slightly, or just the tone of the color of the opening, I could tell which episode it was because I've seen that fucking show so many times.
Man, I really miss those shows as well. Do you remember the show about a lot of racers? Where it had
Wacky Racers.
Yeah, that one. Did you get to play the PS1 game?
No, I know about it, but I never played it. I kind of looked at it and I'm like, no, I don't like racing games.
Because as a kid, I loved the show, and I saw the PS1 game, and I would always go to the same store to just get games, and I was thought, okay, next time I'm picking it up, and the time I was really gonna go and pick it up, the store closed entirely.
Yeah, you know what that reminds me of? When I was saving up for a Dreamcast. As soon as I got the money, the fucking Dreamcast got discontinued everywhere. Everywhere. Anyway, go on.
No, that was it. It closed, and I was just like, oh okay. And as I grew up, I completely forgot about the game, but you suddenly remind me of my tragic past with the fucking game.
Yeah.
There's so much merch in Gachapon mobile game.
He said like
they seem to be getting a resurgence in Japan. Like there's so much merch in the Gachapon mobile game. They redesigned so many side characters. Yeah, no, just grabbing a very old thing and trying to make it better is a recipe for fucking up. There's a thing that people really like nostalgia stuff because they want it to be exactly like they remember it. And if you're trying to make a new environment with that thing, it will never work.
He says he was talking about Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, I know there's a gacha game about Tom and Jerry, and I've seen it on Facebook, and I'm like, why would you make a gachapon game about fucking Tom and Jerry? Like, what would entice you? What would be your motivation to make a gachapon of Tom and Jerry? Like, seriously, would you play a fucking gachapon about Tom and Jerry, seriously? Or would you try just to see what the fuck is that and just try to erase it off your memory?
Usually for me
forever.
It's just like, why? Who thought this was a good idea?
Exactly!
Why?
Exactly, that's what I mean. It's like, why would you do this?
How could this happen to me?
Like, again, seriously, people who remember Tom and Jerry play gachapons now with just anime girls, or don't play them at all because they don't know how to play them.
You don't play gachapon games, Lucas. You spend money on them.
Exactly. Well, you have to say you play them, Alec. They have the play aspect on them. You know.
What do you play?
You play your money.
Or you get played. Speaking of getting played, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on Twitch. See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.